Alex and Eddie too. They just finished your one, now they all ready for two. We got Mike the funny guy, Holly the sweetie pie. Alex and Eddie will make you sigh. Ah, how cute. It's a family you wish you could borrow. When each feelings you just can't wait for tomorrow. There are only 3 words that I like, and they are simply, hey, that's mine.
Okay, Alex is so kind to check the mail for us. And we got something exciting. What is it?
Secret Santa, scratch and win. Simply bring this ad to see which guaranteed 5 to 6 prizes you have won.
We won, let me see.
I don't know what we won though.
It's a scratch off, scratch and win. You could win a car, a 3-day, 2-night deluxe hotel vacation, a cruise, $100 gift cards, $50,000 scratch off game, or $25,000 cash.
Let me see it.
Do you have to go there to scratch it off?
I don't know.
Let's scratch it.
Well, no, you can't scratch it now. You gotta scratch it there, I think. Here, let me see.
Oh, you have to scratch it there?
I think so. What is this? Who's it from? Honda VW. Now till December 18th. Wheel of cash. You guys spin the wheel with every test drive and win up to $1,000. I don't know. I guess we have to open it. This is so exciting. We're big winners. You can't get it open.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know what you have to do. I think you have to go in and test drive and scratch it off and all that other stuff. But Alex is all excited.
$50,000 in cash? We're rich. Everyone sure have plenty put under the tree. Stop by and register today.
Do you realize that everybody in Charlotte County got one of these?
Everyone?
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Do you think they're going to give $50,000 to everybody in Charlotte County?
Probably, yeah.
No.
Well, they make that much money.
If they sell cars.
One, silver one, I think it is, Peach. I win. Kidding, I still have to give you one more time.
So Michael and I are sitting here talking about Christmas and Christmas presents because we're trying to hint around and figure out what our gifts are.
What? We're?
Okay, I was.
You are.
I was. And I want to explain to you guys something. We usually don't buy each other Christmas gifts. Like, I don't remember the last time we bought each other gifts. Last year, we went to Michigan, and that was kind of like a gift to each other, I guess.
Yeah.
The year before that, I don't remember if we did anything. There was one year I gave him Rock Band for the Xbox, so that was a big...
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a few years
Mom's
ago.
not the best present giver.
And I don't remember when that was, but that was a surprise, but it was like a family gift. Yeah. We don't usually give gifts to each other like we are this year.
No.
So this is kind of exciting for us. Like most...
No wonder you're trying to...
Most husbands and wives give each other, you know, a nice gift at Christmas. We don't usually do that. We'll get like a family type gift that we can all use or something. But this year...
We'd rather buy ourselves gifts.
Because we're both kind of picky.
Yeah.
But I had something that I knew I wanted to get him this year, and so I told him, you know, I have something I want to get you, and then he got me something. So now we're just like driving each other crazy, or we're going insane because we're so excited.
We are. You are.
Yeah,
Patient.
it's nuh-uh. You were just saying you want Christmas to be
I'm ready
here.
for Christmas, yeah.
I'm so ready for Christmas.
Are you excited for presents? You got lots of presents under the tree there.
Most of them are for me.
That is true. Most of them are for you. Yeah, we're excited. I guess just because it's not something we usually do. We're not like most people who buy each other, husbands and wives that buy each other stuff. So.
I want a Lexus. They do it on TV. Get me a Lexus.
You don't have the money.
What's an
A car.
Alexis? Ah.
You wouldn't even want one
I'm
if we
I'm
had
being
the money.
Silly. That's ridiculous to buy your spouse a car for Christmas.
Every time those commercials come on, we're like, really? Do people really buy each other a car for Christmas? Maybe if you're really rich, or maybe
what are you gonna do next
if
year?
you.
Buying
you
them a
top
blender
that?
next year is not going to do really well.
How do you top that,
Yeah,
right?
how do you?
I mean, I could see if you were really, really well off that maybe they do extravagant gifts like that, but...
What if it wasn't like the color? Can you return it for another one?
Yeah, what if it's not the exact car
It's the
you
wrong
want?
size.
I just think that's so silly. I want you guys to see what Alex is doing. She's sitting outside reading. Oh, Eddie's underneath her chair. I didn't even see him under there. He's probably dirty. So part of Alex's homeschooling is that she has to read for a half hour each day, but she loves to read, and she usually reads for longer than what she's required. Usually she reads for almost an hour. And she said it was such a nice day, she wanted to go read outside. So not very many kids, we were talking about it at public school, read a lot or get the opportunity to like go sit outside and enjoy themselves and read. So I think it's kind of cool that she's out there reading, enjoying the nice day. Right?
Yep. Love these.
Go!
No, I was just saying these bottles are 125 years old. Not actually 125, but these are what they look like in 1899.
So back in 1899 when you went to buy a Coca-Cola, that's what it looked like?
That's what you would have got.
That's cool. It says so on the box right here. I like it. I like that style almost better than the hourglass shaped ones.
Well, yeah, these are a lot.
They're just really cool.
And they're smaller. They're only 12 ounce.
Oh. Well, that's not cool. You don't get as much.
I guess back then that was probably enough.
Yeah,
they were sucking down 2 liters back then.
We're overweight
big
and
gulps.
diabetes and yeah, the big
64
gulp.
ounce.
The bigger the better, bucket sized.
Yep. Well, yeah, back then that was probably a treat
Yeah,
to get a bottle of pop.
it was a big deal.
Pop. That's what I named yesterday's vlog.
Pop.
Was pop. Because a lot of people are going to say soda. Or Coke.
I'm from the South, and we either said soda or Coke. And even today, when we go to a restaurant or go out to eat or whatever, like say when we go to Cracker Barrel, I will order a Coke. If they sell Pepsi, it's still Coke.
No.
That's just what we call it.
I just say
Nice.
Coke or Pepsi. It just depends on what they serve.
Well,
To me, it's going to be pop. It's always pop.
Yeah. I'll say Coke or Pepsi, but generally when you order, you say Coke, even if you know it's Pepsi. Does that make sense? That's what Southerners call it.
More places probably have Coke than Pepsi products.
And Southerners just call it Coke.
Yeah.
Or soda. But since T and I got together, I call it pop a lot now.
It's pop.
But
Eddie tore a snake in half.
he did what?
Tore a snake in half.
Tore a snake in half?
Yeah, I don't know where the other half is though.
A real snake.
Lord.
Yep, a real snake.
You take that.
Well, I'm not going to let you vlog it. I don't want anything to do with snakes.
Show me where
It's dead, Dad.
it is now. Great, I get to deal with this snake that's been torn in half.
Right there. I don't know where the other half is.
Yeah, that's a half a snake.
Ugh.
Ed,
He probably ate the other half.
where's the other half, Ed?
I was sitting there reading, and I turned around to see what Eddie was doing, and he was just doing something. So I turned back around and I saw that.
That's a half a snake. That's just a garden snake, though.
Ugh, that is sick.
Where's the other half, Ed?
Probably under the chair.
Okay, I guess I have to dispose of snake parts. Okay, so the half of the snake that I found is from like the middle of the snake's body and the tail, and I can't find like the head and the other half of the body. So I'm gonna tease Michael about it because he hates snakes. Hey,
Oh.
there's a half a snake out there somewhere, just waiting for you to come outside.
It's probably dead, right?
I don't know. Let me check.
I hope there's not a half a snake out there squirming around.
All I found
I'm not going
was
out
the
there.
tail. Like, it was like you cut it in half and it was the tail. The rest of it isn't out there. I can't find it.
I'm not going out there.
Can snakes, because I know like lizards, when they lose their tail, they can grow a tail back. If you cut a snake in half, could it survive and grow its tail back?
Where was it?
Right underneath where she's sitting. Under the tree.
Was it a big one or a small one?
It couldn't have been very big. It had to have been pretty small, just like maybe a foot long. 2 foot.
I don't think I ran it over with the lawnmower, do you?
No, it was like fresh.
Oh, yeah.
If you had run it over, it would have been crunchy. And then I take the shovel and I go to throw it over the fence and the wind caught it and the dirt flew in my face. And then I went under the tree to look for the other half and I walked through a spider web and then something else attacked my finger and I'm like, forget it, I'm going inside. Only in Florida at Christmas time, I swear. It's still a jungle out there.
Yeah.
You can't
Going back there.
can't go outside and enjoy yourself. And there's something funky going on inside the shed. I saw a bunch of ants in there. And I
I'm
don't,
sure there's a lot of funky going on in that shed. There's
Yeah,
like
it's
probably
scary
a
in
party
there.
every night in there.
it's scary in there.
Nope. When I go in there to get stuff, I swing the doors open and step back. And then I run in there real quick and grab what I need and leave.
Do you remember that time I went to pressure wash and that frog jumped on me and it was huge? Oh my gosh. If we would have had the camera going, because we were vlogging then, we would be millionaires because we could have sent that into America's Funniest Videos. I am not joking. It was that funny. I opened the door and it must have been up on top of the door. And it jumped, I couldn't see it because it was above me, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
jumped down. And when it landed on me, it landed like right here on my butt. And so I'm like swinging my arms and screaming.
Well, yeah, it was like we watched Funniest Videos last night, and the lizard that jumped on that guy, and
That
he
was
was
hysterical.
running around screaming like a girl.
This guy was, who's the guy on King of Queens? Kevin James?
Yeah.
Is that his name? He kind of looked like Kevin James. He's a real big guy. And this lizard, like the lizards that we have outside, was on his back. And he was freaking out and screaming like a girl. It was so funny.
I would have too. I don't like them.
Oh, they don't bother me that
I don't
bad.
like them.
If they surprise me or like jump on me and I'm not expecting them, yeah, maybe. But otherwise, lizards don't bother me. Chicken. You're afraid of everything.
Somebody's got a new toy. The tape dispenser roll.
It's probably sticking to him. Well, don't chew it.
Well, what do you think he's gonna do?
He's supposed to play with it.
He's gonna chew it and rip it up and... Don't take it from me!
Here's a puppy home.
Don't take it from me!
Come here, come here, come here.
Wow, he's just a happy dog when he gets something new.
Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here. Give it, give it, give it. Sounds like Chewbacca. Did you see him jump? Come here, come here. He had it wrapped around his nose.
Oh, jeez. Knock me over. Let me have it.
He had it completely wrapped around his nose and he was freaking out.
Let me have it. Let me, come here. Come here. Can I have it?
His legs are shaking.
Good stuff? Oh! That's what you get. Trying to wrap it around his nose.